Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fully Me channel. My name is Giselle Iona. I am excited to have you here with me today. I was just inspired to make this video. I know in a previous video, you may have heard me say that I am now a newly published author. I've been published for a couple of months now and have had the opportunity of many people reading my book and getting five-star reviews already, and just having a really, really great opportunity that stemmed from that, and more are unfolding as the months and weeks go on. And so there is a level of gratitude that comes with that. And also, as I'm continuing to grow and expand, recognizing and giving Thanksgiving towards those goals that have been accomplished. But one thing that is also important is to not forget what it took to accomplish those goals. Um, to be able to look back and consider what it took to get there, and even on those really difficult days, that I was able to do it. So one of my mentors encouraged me to share this journey with you, and it reminded me how I often will I'll follow people or research about their work or see what they're doing in their lives and be inspired by them. But there's just something extra special about getting behind the scene details on how did they get there, right? Like, it's so exciting that you got there. It's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. But are you human like me? When did you have a difficult time? Like, sometimes I feel like I have a difficult time. Sometimes I feel like I may self-sabotage. Sometimes I may feel like I sit on things a little too long? Are you like me? And so, if you are feeling that way, I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity on this warm summer day to share. This is a complete impromptu video, but I'm really feeling stirred to share this with you right now. It's been on my mind for a little bit, and so I'd love to share this with you and bring you in on the story, a little bit of the behind the scenes of me creating my book and going all the way through publishing and to where I am right now. My hair is doing something really weird and it's totally taking my focus. So, okay, but it's just gonna do what it's gonna do. So, first of all, the name of my book is Come Home: A Father's Cry for His Daughter's Return. And it is a mix of art healing, or art therapy, that type of field of work, as well as spiritual devotional, as well as love notes, and essentially understanding our Creator. And the term that I use is God, understanding God from not just understand that God has both a feminine essence and a masculine essence, because God is everything, right? God is everything, everything. But there are parts and attributes of God that can really, when we tap into it, allow for us to heal specific parts of ourselves. And so it was actually during the time of COVID when this invitation was given to me during a time of meditation and prayer. And so I was guided to get my computer and type down exactly what is being said. And if you go and purchase my book, you'll see at the end of it, I write down that message that was given to me. So you see how it inspired everything that's found within the book. A shorter version of it is, this is a message for my daughters. And although it is geared specifically towards women in the sense of honing in and healing and clearing out that relationship between a father and a daughter, it is also, so much of it also benefits a man's heart as well. So if you're like, okay, I'm not a daughter, but what you're saying sounds really, really good to me. I think I need something like this. There's some mending between that father relationship with the son as well. Then this book will also benefit you, because ultimately, again, it is coming from the father, the masculine essence of our Creator. And that relationship. So I've had in my opening launch party, I had men in there as well, and they're like, Giselle, Like, I need to hear this, not just for the girls. I need to hear this in relation to how I experience my father's relationship or relationship with my father figure. That or the lack of that, the healing of the rebuilding of it, like this is beneficial to me. Okay, so that is essentially the nature of this book. There are love notes, 10 love notes. These were downloaded. I captured it on audio. I typed it out and edited it, and then it was added. And I have some reflections of my own in there, and then there's some opportunities to do artwork where I invite you into the creation process with me. So we're poetry, painting, coloring, whatever. I'm inviting you into this process. So, this is the book. I've had multiple people read the book, read over it. I had creative group circles to just give me feedback. What are you hearing? And all of them were positive. Giselle, this is great. We can fine tune this, da da da. But like, get it out. I actually had a therapist friend of mine. She's teaching it as well and teaching psychology as well. And when she read it, she was like, this needs to be out now. Now. And guess what happened? I sat on it for another year. The thing, besides the editing and all of that stuff, the material was there. By the end of COVID, it could have gone out. We're talking 2020, 2021. It could have gone out. And I published it in 2025. Now, why I am sharing this is for this reason. There are so many things that happened during that time frame in my own personal life, my own personal like breaking and shattering and coming back, learning and tweaking. But the biggest thing was me understanding value of my work. Who am I to like put this out? Who's going to want to read it? Like, how is this going to benefit anybody else? I'm still growing in these areas, da da da, like all of this stuff. This is like very vulnerable. I'm sharing. I'm very creative, but I have a very deep spiritual side as well, and I'm exposing myself to that. Like, who's going to want to hear it, and all of these things. And that prevented me from moving forward and sharing it. Has anything been lost? Not necessarily, because I believe that everything can work out for my good and that those who are meant to hear it, it is in perfect timing for them. However, what it did do was I allowed extra time and space for it to tear down a little bit more of my confidence by waiting and waiting. I allowed for it to get me off track and to create and open the door for boredom and frustration towards myself. I could have probably did more. Not, I'm telling myself at the end of this, like telling on myself, let's just keep it going, right? But the reason that I'm sharing this, I mean, I got professional people, not just my friends, fellow artists, those who will tell the truth with love. Be like, I love you, girl, with this. Mm-mm. Right? Those who are willing to tell me the truth, those in the professional field right now teaching this thing, having clients, those who are working with women and individuals who are going through situations that this can benefit them, like real lifetime confirmation that this work needs to be out. And still I sat on it. And even before that, when I was going through it, so when the download would come, I would type it out and then I would go back because I have to listen to it. Or the download would come and I would speak into my voice memo and then I would have to type it out. So as I'm typing it out, I'm listening to it, I'm reading over it. And it is like, whoo, what it is doing to me. So I knew it was powerful. But me questioning my own value prolonged that state. I am sharing the back side of this, that part to say and ask you, are you doing something similar? Do you have a work of art, a piece written in video form, photography, a song that you have been sitting on? It's pretty much done. Other people have heard it and said, this is actually good. And yet there's still a part of you that's sitting on it. You know, like, this is pretty good. And yet you're still sitting on it because you're wondering how it would be received or that it wouldn't be received. Or you're comparing yourself to someone else where they actually are qualified for this. Maybe I'm just dabbling. If it came to you, it's meant to come through you in some form, in some fashion. Now, once I finally decided, okay, I'm going to do this, I took all this time to sit and edit it. I have to get it good, going through it piece by piece, like with a fine comb. And then something else would come, and I'd be like, oh, okay, let me put this aside. Let me focus on this. This is important. This is life changing right now. I have to do this right now. And while it was important, it also took me off of my game. It took my eye off the target once again. And then I got back into it, and it was just like, once I finally made the decision for myself, I am going to do this, period. It helped that I had started making other steps in my life. So I had um, confidence in my bank, in my emotional bank, in my self-confidence bank to say, I've done this and I've done this, I've done this, so I can do this too. Here we go again. But let me tell you, even when I started again and trying to do all of the publishing, I decided to do self-publishing for this round. I was like creating so many hurdles for myself, making it difficult. The subconscious part of me was finding ways, and I put this on me, finding ways to self-sabotage, to make things all crazy. Like I'm opening the document they give you, and it's like formatting issues, and then this is shutting down, and then my computer is acting like this, and I go up for this time, but then I leave my computer charger. I had to buy another computer charger because I left it somewhere. It was just like so many things happening, and that would get me discouraged. Like, oh, just when I got like an ounce of bravery to go and move forward, then something else happened. And that would take some wind out of my sail and I would slow down again. And it wasn't until I got really clear with myself and said, you know what? This is happening too often. Like, I am done. I am done with the foolishness. Talking to myself. I'm done with the foolishness. What is happening here? Getting clear on why I was allowing and creating these obstacles in my life for something that at this point I had decided, okay, I am going to be obedient and share this with the world. It is meant for someone. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stop judging myself cognitively, at least, and do this. But then I was allowing all of these other things to show up to get me confused, like maybe I need to not do this, even though I know in my heart and spirit that I was meant to do this and I was ready to finally release this. Has that happened to you? Have you found times when you're like, okay, I am going to do this, I am, and you're ready to stand on it, and then all of these other things, it seems like dominoes, start happening, potholes, issues, all these things start happening? Can I encourage you to go inward and start asking those questions? Because there's some self-sabotage potentially happening. More than likely it is. And for me, I found that it stemmed from fear. Having to release it again and again and again. I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before. And then my friend who was helping me with it, she said she was going to help me, and I commissioned her to do the artwork for it. And then she passes, and now I'm dealing with that grief, and I'm dealing with this, and I'm dealing with that. And how do I do this? So many things. And when I, again, had to come back to the decision that I made and said, enough with this crap, enough, enough. I don't know, but you know what? Spirit will figure it out together. I don't know if it's going to be received, but you know what? I'm going to put it out there anyway. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know. I think I don't know right now, but there's a part of me that does know. So I'm just going to take the next step. I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna do something because this is happening. If I need to get on YouTube and figure it out, if I need to call somebody, if I need whatever I need to, this is happening. Can I tell you it did? Once I was like, I'm done with the bull crap, I'm done with my own bull crap, with my own fear and insecurities around this topic. I'm done with it. Like you may still be lingering or whatever, but I'm still doing this. And there are times when we have to get to that place. And I say we because the next level is going to be something, and you have to reaffirm to yourself, I am doing this. This is happening. I think I don't know how to do this right now. I will figure it out. Why? Because I can learn. I can ask someone. I can research it. I can read the freaking manual on how to do this. But it took me getting to a place of being able to breathe, to calm my nervous system down. Maybe do some mirror work and be like, girl, you got this. 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 Put on some music, shake, dance, move around. There were times when my children would come into the room and I'm editing, and they'd be like, Mom, are you okay? Because at that time before they came in, I was just like, just, oh, getting out that energy, that nervous energy, getting out that like sometimes it was frustration, sometimes it was just nervous energy, like, oh the heck, I am doing this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, and they would come in and I'm like, Mom, are you okay? I'm just editing. I'm just finishing the cover. I'm about to push publish. Oh, I just ordered an author's copy. Oh, but I kept moving. There are energies that will come up in your body when you are doing something new, doing something unfamiliar, not because it's bad, but because you've never done it before. There are times when energies will come up within your body because you are about to be visible in a way that you've never been visible before. And those who have never seen you in this light are seeing you in a new light. There comes times when you are feeling all of this and you're like, I'm not perfect, but this is coming to me to share. So I'm going to just share it in this vulnerability and trust and believe that the person it is meant, the people that it is meant for, they will find it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to believe that that is good enough. And so I invite you into this opportunity now, right where you are. Believe, decide, shake it out, dance it out, run around the corner, jump up and down, put on some music, right? Do some breathing exercises, meditations, whatever, scream into a pillow, shake, whatever it is you have to do. Get it out. The art within you is meant for someone, for a reason. It is here for a reason. So, yes, my book is published. You can go and check it out. You can go and check out the reviews. You can order it yourself and experience the pure love found within it that will change your life. Right now, I'm going through a specific love note. I don't call them chapters. They're literally love notes to us. And oh, I am holding it dear for myself. It will change your life. It will. It will. And I believe in the most wonderful, beautiful way. That's something that I did. And I believe that's also possible for you in the work that you have and the art that you have, in whatever form, whatever modality, however big, however small, however long, however short. I believe that for you too. Because the work that we do, it's not just meant for others, it's meant for us too. When it comes through us, who do you think that it hits first? It hits us first through us, through us. So you need this to be released into the world as much as everybody else. Get it out. Get it out. So, yes, my book is out there. Go check it out. I'll put a link below if you're feeling called to that. If you want to work with me, there's a link below for that too. But here's the thing, it wasn't always pretty because of how I felt about me, because I allowed those fears to slow me down and to stop me. And if you have done that in the past, it's okay. Give yourself grace. It can feel scary. It can feel so scary. I mean, heart pumping out of your chest, scary. It can feel so scary, but it can be just as beautiful and powerful and sacred and holy and life changing and life giving. Don't sell yourself short and don't sell everybody else short either. We need you. Hello, hello. We need you. We need you. So, I think that's what I have a little bit for today. Just the background story of that book. It's done. I'm super, super proud of myself. My kids were a part of it. We're all dancing around. It's out. But there were some days. I mean, how long have I been sitting on it? Over 2 years, y'all. Over 2 years because of that fear and self-doubt. And now it's time for me to publish my next one that is already written. That spirit gave me in 30, 45 minutes. Don't ask me how long I've been sitting on this one, okay? Just don't. Not yet. But I've learned a lesson from this one. You see? I've learned the lesson. You learn the lesson. Build and invest in your self-confidence bank and share your gift with the world already. We're waiting on you. Hello. We're waiting on you. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to share this, give it a thumbs up, like, all that other stuff. And then check out the description below. You know what to do. Bye.